a week into the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
I think the hope was to let him sit and learn for a bit, but he was thrown right into the fire in week 1. Now we'll see what kind of lessons he's learned as he prepares for his second start in the NFL.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. A look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. When you look at this Bronco defense, they enter this one 18th in the NFL in stopping the run.
And when people talk about facing a challenge, they are certainly getting one in this ball game because they're facing the #1 rushing unit in the NFL, which means it's going to be a contest.
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown! How about that? Their cornerback. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Aviators march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. So the drive there, they went 80 yards in 3 plays. And a long run there in the end to top it off. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. Bringing them out is the 12th-year pro seeking a return to Pro Bowl form, Russell Wilson.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, the other team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
The numbers for Williams a week ago, 15 carries, 57 yards.
Just an all-right day from him last week. He really didn't break out for the huge yardage he had hoped going in. I talked to him before the game, though, and he knows this is a new, fresh opportunity. He's put last week behind him, and his focus, getting some extra yardage with every carry he receives this week.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. And that is incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
2 yards to go, 2nd down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8. On play action, they'll throw. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there, 1st down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Flush to his right. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. 2nd and 9 now. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 34-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. On the stop that time, it was Josie Jewell. Now a 2nd and 6. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And a loose football. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hand.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Aviators have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Broncos nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. So now the 2nd drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Again, it's Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 4 to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. On 4th down, Joseph Charlton on to punt. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And taken right at the 35. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and they will take over 1st and 10. Out comes Anchorage to take over offensively. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's 2nd down. From the 41, here's a 2nd and 7. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Williams. down to the 10. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have them set up with a first and goal right at about the 6-yard line. Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. After the interception, here's Wilson. And the pass is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Jerry Jeudy. A great play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Broncos have cut it back within a score. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. They'll start on the ground here on first down. They find some open field here. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 44 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Right back to him on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Second down and a little more than a yard here. Off the option, he'll try and run with it. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. Nice pickup, 10 yards and a first down on the keeper. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's got his big tight end here. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown! A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Aviators have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Wilson on second down. Short throw caught by Dulcich. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. Now Wilson. Same connection. Dulcich once again. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Wilson's throw caught here by Dulcich. 7 yards there and a first down.
And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard.
Throwing again here, Wilson. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Steps away to his left, and he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
The Broncos unable to convert here on fourth. And as a result, possession switches hands. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now they go screen. It's complete. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first. They'll set up to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that will bring up second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quad Williams. And the Broncos are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. Under pressure, and down he goes. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards. Welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either, so certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
On third down, Wilson. Over the middle, complete. It's Williams. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. The Broncos send out their punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And this one's incomplete.
Had an open man that time. They end up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. A nice throw right there. And Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. His guys getting the victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part, a guy who was in command. Not just with the touchdown passes, but definitely looked to be in control of the offense as well. And you and I both know that's often uncommon for a rookie quarterback.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Here's 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 25-yard line.
First down, Aviators.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. From the 21, here's 2nd down and 5. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. Now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit here. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. And his kick is right there. It's good, and they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. And right now, Charles, this is about building that lead little by little, and they're able to do just that.
And it gets them past the key number of 16, so this is now a 3-score lead. Not time to exhale just yet, but that might prove to be an important 3 points before things are said and done.
And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The football going back over to the Denver Broncos. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
That's caught left side by Judy. And Judy's going to have a Broncos first down as he'll be brought down at the 38-yard line.
Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll fake the jet sweep and instead give up the middle to Williams. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now a toss left side, it's Williams. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Well, boy, he fielded it right on the goal line and only able to get. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. Here's a give up the middle. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. And he will have the first down as he's up to his 17-yard line.
I know the game's not over, but there's got to be a sense of satisfaction right now for the guy carrying the football a bunch today. 99 yards, and he has enough time to go over the center.
Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. DJ Jones coming right up the gut, gets in there for a loss of 9. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's only able to work this from the 8 to the 10 for a pickup of 2. As we get late in this one, is altitude a factor for a visiting team in Denver? Is that something that's overplayed?
No, it's real, and I know a lot of the visiting teams like to downplay it because they don't want to get into the heads of their players, but you can't avoid it. As soon as you get to the locker room, you get to the stadium, they always post it in there. Welcome to Denver. Altitude 5,280 feet. The air is rare.
So they bring out their punter. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10. Wilson and the Broncos now with a 1st and 10 at the 34. Throwing to start the drive. Wilson. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Here's Wilson. Short throw caught by Dulcich. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now a 2nd and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And they'll run. Now the ball comes loose. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. It's their quarterback with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Aviators are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point up and through. And the lead is now 24. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And as we see so frequently here in Colorado, that one over the end line, so it'll come out to the 25. So 1st and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos at their 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Wilson. And that's going to be caught by Sutton. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Finds Dulcich out left side. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 2nd down and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Throwing is Wilson. Short throw caught by Dulcich. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Now it's Wilson. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. From the gun, it's Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
That is caught. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Tim Patrick, 40 yards. And the Broncos' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Wilson going to throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Out comes Anchorage to take over offensively. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Baron Browning, the outside linebacker, coming up to drop him for a loss of a full 10 yards. On second down, they'll run it here. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole, 3rd and long. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors, and they say it's never easy to come into Denver to win because of the altitude. They look pretty comfortable in the altitude.
They certainly did. I'm not quite sure how they got prepared, and it's always been a